Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about my top 10 favorite Barbie doll lines. Number 10 is a doll line that's still going, and that is Barbie Lux. And I actually don't have a single Barbie Lux doll, and that's not because I didn't want them, obviously. It's because when they were released here in Belgium, they were really expensive for some reason. They're only available on Amazon. Oh no. Yeah, there's another web shop as well, but yeah. But now they are starting to be like the actual price that they should have been. They're not going on sale or anything. The price changed. So I am planning on getting a few of them. I mean, I actually want to have all of them, but I have to be a bit careful with my money. So I think I will get the one on the right and the one next to her as well, and one of the Ken dolls, because I don't have a lot of Ken dolls, especially not made to move Kens, and I really like the face sculpts on this Ken. Well, the face sculpts on all of these dolls. That's the main reason why I love Barbie Lux. The face sculpts and the hair. The clothes are nice as well, but I obviously it's not obvious, but I like dressing my dolls in more over the top and colorful outfits. But these are really nice basics to kind of mix and match. So yeah, that's the main reason why I really like this doll line, and I can't wait to get them. Yay! And they're affordable if they are the price that they should be. So yeah, nice. Next we have the Sew and Style dolls, and this doll line, I never heard of it before, and I never saw them either, and I don't even know from which year they are, but they look so cute. And again, I love the faces, I love the hair, the outfits, just everything. I do think that they probably came out around the same time the first fashionistas came out, so 2009, maybe a bit earlier as well. But yeah, I'm so sad that I never got any of these dolls. And also when I tried to look them up online, I mean, I will probably find them on eBay or something, but I never saw any of them, so quite rare. Oh, you also have these more, I don't know if these were the budget versions, but they had less articulation, but they still look as good, so I love them all. Oh. Okay, number 8 are the Barbie fashionistas. And when I say fashionistas, I usually talk about the older ones that were articulated, but I'm going to include the new ones as well. Overall, I just really love this line because there's just so much variety. I love the articulation. This is my favorite type of articulation, by the way. I do like the made to move bodies as well, but sometimes they look a bit too robotic to me. But yeah, I really love this line. The picture that I'm showing you now isn't really my favorite line of the fashionistas. I just searched for a random picture, but most of my favorite dolls are fashionistas, so yeah, they obviously had to be in there. But I think, well, I'm always like debating whether I like the new fashionistas better or the old ones, but I think the old ones, well, obviously they're articulated and they are part of my childhood, so I do have an emotional connection to them. But what I like about the new ones as well is that there's even more variety, because I do remember that sometimes when I was buying a doll, she basically looked like, for example, a summer doll, the one on the right. Every line had another summer doll, but just in a different outfit, but her hair was basically the same. She did have a bit different makeup, but yeah, all of my dolls kind of look the same. I had like multiple Nickies, multiple Summers, multiple Barbies, multiple Theresas, and I do like the fact that they have names and characters and stuff, but I think having more types of dolls is a lot more fun because it can get a bit boring after a few years. I think that's also why they changed it, but I do kind of miss having a Summer doll and a Nikki doll, a new one. So yeah, but I love the fashionistas. Next we have the Barbie style dolls from 2013, I think, and I get very sad when I think about this doll line because they came out in a year when I was obsessed with Monster High, and I wasn't even looking that much at Barbie dolls. And these were in stores and I didn't even see them and I didn't get any of them. And when I later, because I was also not on the internet or anything, I don't know how old I was at the time, but I just wasn't. So I didn't know that these dolls existed. And I think it's only been like 2 years or 3 years since I've actually saw them, pictures of these dolls. And I'm so sad that I wasn't able to get any of them because they're so pretty, like every single one of these dolls. So detailed, so pretty, and I've already said this before, but I love it. I love it when dolls have layers. It just makes, oh, I love layers. They all have jackets. And my throat. I'm talking too much, but yeah, I love these dolls so much. I do have the one in the middle, the Barbie with the fur at her jacket. I do have her. I bought her second hand like a year ago, I think, but I wasn't able to get any other. I mean, I do. Well. They're just all too rare. I do sometimes see some of them, but for way too expensive. And I just especially the Mitch doll. She's also one of my favorites of this line, and she's the most rare. I recently saw someone selling her for $80. I don't understand. But yeah, I love these dolls, and I'm sad that I didn't get any of them. Okay, let's just get to the next one. That's number. What number are we? 6? Yeah, number 6, and that's the Rewind dolls. And I love the Rewind dolls, especially this doll. She's just my favorite out of all of them. I love her so much. But they are still available on the Mattel webshop, I think. But she's $45, and with shipping included, I mean the shipping was $25, I think, so she would be $70. Yeah, and $70 for this doll is too much. But I like admiring her from afar. I do wish she would have came on Amazon. I mean, she is on Amazon from America, but I have to pay shipping, which will end up being the same, so it doesn't really matter. But I love her so much. I was kind of thinking of maybe remaking her, like using a doll that kind of looks like her and try to remake her dress, but it will not work. I'm not that good at yeah. But I love their rewind dolls. I wish they were more internationally produced and maybe a little bit cheaper, but yeah. Okay, next, number 5, and I don't really know what this line is called, but they're basically collector's type of ballerina dolls, and I love them. I have one of them actually, which was probably the most I ever spent on a doll, And you probably think like, oh my god, how much did you spend? And well, I actually spent 45 euros, I think, which to a lot of collectors would be like, what? Only 45 euros? But to me that's a lot, because I don't like to spend a lot on dolls. Wait, was it 45 euros? Now I'm kinda, I don't know, but yeah, I got her. I'm very happy with her. Uh, but all the other dolls, especially this pink doll that you see, I love her. I want her so much. I saw both of these dolls at the same time on the online second-hand shop from my country, and I wanted to get both of them. But on this web shop, you have a thing you can like reserve, do a reservation for a doll, but it didn't cross my mind. And I was going to buy her, but she got sold, and I wasn't able to get her. But I did find another person that was selling her. But these days I keep wanting to spend less and less on one doll, because that's probably because I've been having getting so many good deals lately, that I'm just always so, maybe I'll get her for cheaper if I wait a bit. Maybe I'll find her for a cheaper price, I mean, but I don't know if I will. The only people that were selling her for cheap, the doll was like in a super bad condition, so but I think I will get her someday. It's not like I've given up, but yeah, she's the one that I want the most out of the ones that I don't have. Well, I only have one, but I think she's the one that I want the most, especially because she's in pink. So yeah. Then next, number 4 is the Dolls of the World line. And I have 2 dolls of this line. I have the one that's the Princess of England, I think, and Japan. The pink version. But all of the dolls in this line are just all so gorgeous and so detailed, and the quality, oh my god. I just want all of them. There hasn't been a single doll of this line that I didn't like, even though there's like so many of them. But the other lines, there are obviously well, there aren't any dolls that I don't like from the other lines as well, but they don't have that many. But the Dolls of the World line have so many dolls, but I still am in love with every single one of them. Oh, the Fashionista doll line, there are a few that I didn't like that much, I forgot. But the Dolls of the World line, I love every single one of them. Wow, so nice. And these one, I know it's realistically not possible to have all of them, but there are like a few of my top favorites that I would like to have someday. But this doll line is also quite expensive on the second-hand market, so yeah, I'm happy that I was able to get 2 of them at least. But there are other dolls that I actually would prefer to have compared to the ones that I have, because they're even more detailed and stuff. Especially this doll, she's not that detailed. I mean, she doesn't have that many pieces, but she does still have a lot of going on, and she's just so cool. I love her face. And this doll, there, another very depressing story. I saw her at a convention for only $15 in box, and I didn't get her because at the time, again, I was more into Monster High, and I saw another doll that the person was selling, and that was a ghoulia doll, also in box for $15 euros, and I took the ghoulia doll. But that was because I didn't have any ghoulia dolls, because the ones from my childhood, I lost them. So I was kind of like blinded by that fact, and even when I was getting home, I already regretted that I didn't get this one. But at the time, I also didn't have any collector type of dolls, of any dolls that looked like this, so it was also a bit like, or not not unusual. It was a bit unusual for me to buy a doll that is in a complete different style than all of the other dolls that I have. But and everyone again is selling her for like $80 or so more, and I don't want to pay that price, especially because I know I could have bought her in box for only $15. Yeah, and you also have this one. This is also very nice, love it, everything. Then, number 3, we have the pink collection dolls. And I actually saw a lot of people being a bit like, they're too expensive and the quality wasn't like blah blah blah. But overall, I love these dolls. And yeah, they are too expensive, for me at least. So I will never get any of them, which makes me very sad. These are available in my country, but yeah, they're just too expensive. And I don't know which one I like the most out of these 3. I don't know, but they're all in pink, and I love pink, especially pink dolls. So when the first pictures of the first doll got released, I was so shocked at how they would she was everything that I like in a doll. All 3 of them, actually. They're everything I like in a doll. They're pink, they're over the top, they're girly, they're But yeah, I will never get any of them, which makes me very sad. Yeah. Let's continue. Number 2 is a doll line, a playline doll line, and that is Barbie Extra. And again, little backstory. This one isn't sad. It's actually quite happy. But when the first pictures of the Barbie Extra doll line were like leaked, it happened in a time where I was a bit sad, or like not. I was going to say disappointed, but I wasn't that happy or interested in the Barbie dolls that were out in the stores at the time, because they weren't really my style. Well, I didn't really see any that kind of piqued my interest, and I was a bit in a slump, a Barbie slump, which I was never in before. Well, when I was into Mesoamerica, never mind. But I was only buying second-hand dolls, and not that much. I don't know what I was doing at the time, to be honest. But when these pictures got released, I just lost my mind. I was like, is this real? Especially the 2 girls on the left. They're like 100% wow, and they reminded me so much of the older fashionista dolls, but like even more my style. And I just love them. I love them. And after the second wave, obsessed. I love them so much. The third wave, yay. And the like the Barbie Extra fancy dolls, oh my god. I don't know if they're released here in Belgium or not, but I am going to wait until they go on sale, because I always wait until they go on sale, but I love them. Yeah. But yeah, I love the Barbie Extra dolls. And last but not least, number 1 is the Barbie Life in the Dreamhouse doll line. And these dolls are actually quite simple compared to the other doll lines that I showed you, but the main reason why I love this doll line is because I was always obsessed with the show. The Barbie Life in the Dreamhouse show was the main reason that got me like not into Barbie, because I was already very into Barbie and stuff, but it made me become even more obsessed. It became an addiction. So yeah, that's why I really love this line. But also, just the dolls themselves are just so pretty, and I love them all so much. I have the Barbie one, I have the Ken one, which isn't in this picture. I also have the Raquel doll and the Teresa doll. So I don't have Mitch, Nikki and Summer, which I do really want to have them someday. But especially Mitch and Summer are quite rare. So I haven't really given up, because I recently especially I've seen a lot of, I found a lot of nice deals on the second-hand market, which there will be a lot of thrift hauls coming up, so look forward to that. But I think I will be able to find them someday for a decent price. Yeah, I'm hoping. They're so pretty, y'all. Okay, that's everything I have for you guys today. I hope you liked this video. If you also have some favorite Barbie doll lines that I haven't talked about and that you love and that I will probably also love, I mean, I kind of love all of the... Yeah, never mind. Okay, see you next time. Bye.